Today, only on News4Jax.com.
Welcome back to River City Live. It's time now for Pausing for Pets because, we love our furry friends and we cannot neglect them. So from Clay Humane, Dr. Christian Broadhurst joins us again. Hi, Doctor. Tell us, how are all of our furry little friends doing over at Clay Humane and how's it going?
Well, thanks for having me this morning. Things are going really well for us. We are, we're still in coronavirus mode where we have actually broken our staff into thirds so that in case somebody comes down with coronavirus, we don't lose the entire staff. So we're working on about third shifts, but it's going really well. We're hoping that in the beginning of next month, we are going to get the team back together and open up for real.
Oh, I hope so too, because I know that there are a lot of animals needing some homes, and I know that the care continues and has to, no matter what the situation is.
Absolutely.
Do we have any new information on the virus and how it may affect our pets?
At this point, the information still is that we are much more likely to affect our pets than our pets are likely to affect us. And even then, there's I think fewer than 10 animals at this point in time that have tested positive for COVID. And, certainly there have been millions upon millions of animals exposed to COVID across the world. With less than 10 animals, it is not a risk. But there's been zero evidence of transmission from humans to pets or humans rather, and very, very little from humans to pets.
So is there a weaning process that I'm kind of throwing you a curveball here, but is there a weaning process that we're supposed to go through when it is time to venture back out into the world?
Yes, there is. And it took our pets a couple of weeks to finally adjust to us being home all the time. It's probably going to take a couple of weeks for our pets to adjust to not having us around. Now, the cats are going to be fine. They're going to be like, woohoo, I'm back to my house is empty again. Our dogs are going to have trouble, though. Our dogs are going to be they're going to be a little bit clingy. They're going to be a little bit separation anxiety-ish. So it is important to try to smooth out that transition as much as possible.
Now, what are some things that people can do for Clay Humane specifically right now? I know people have a spot in their heart. Many people have adopted their new family members from Clay Humane, and they just want to make sure that things continue even in the midst of a crisis. So is there something people can be doing volunteer-wise or donation-wise?
Well, we are always in need of donations, cleaning supplies more than ever, because as much as we always cleaned, we are now doubly cleaning. So cleaning supplies are much needed. Certainly we are in the middle of kitten season, and unfortunately we've not been able to do spay neuter for the past almost 2 months. So there are going to be litters of kittens that need homes. While we are not primarily a shelter, certainly Clay County Animal Services is, Jacksonville ACPS is, and Jax Humane is. So there are shelters around that are going to desperately need the help with fosters and with food, and adopters as well.
Where can people reach out?
Well, it's the best places around it there are all the local shelters. Clay County Animal Services down in Clay County, ACPS up in Jacksonville, and Jax Humane up in Jacksonville are our local shelters that are going to need all the help. And find an animal and you want to be that foster finder, reach out to them so that they are aware that you have a stray animal, even if they're not able to take that stray animal in. And from there, we can transition it into a foster finder.
Kind of make it official, if you will. Well, Doctor, thank you so much. Thank you for joining us for Pausing for Pets. We just don't want to take our eye off the prize on that one, because even though you can't be open and fully in biz, it's important that people know that there has to be around-the-clock care for these animals, and we love them so much. So thank you.
Thank you very much for having me this morning.